Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are most definitely welcome, and if you've been hanging out for quite some time, thank you for your ongoing support. I really appreciate it. Guys, today I'm just doing a follow-on video from my previous video, which was TTC, trying to conceive. This video is going to be on ovulation, so if you want to watch it, please stay tuned. It's not going to be long. It's very short and very brief and very sweet. If you want to hang around and laugh a little bit with me, there's nothing serious here, okay? We're not serious. We're not about that life. Let's go. Yes, guys, this is a follow-on video from the previous trying to conceive. The struggle is so real. Who would believe that trying to get pregnant is actually that difficult? A majority of the time, girls are trying to not get pregnant. Like, you'd be panicking. Oh my goodness, did I get knocked up last night? Where's the 72-hour pill? I think it is 73-hour pill. Maybe 73-hour pill. I don't know, but you know, that's what I'll be usually reaching for. Not trying to get pregnant. Like, I'm actually trying to get pregnant. Anywho, so like I said before from my previous video, we are trying for baby number 4, okay? And I said it and I'll say it again, I'm not crazy. It's just that we want to have a little addition to our family to seal the deal. So, you know, that would be it. And it appears to be proving to be very difficult. My eggs might be a bit too old, I don't know. Anywho, so guys, this video is going to be a follow-on video from the previous one that I did on trying to conceive, TTC video, you know, like with all the testing and me going nuts over testing, trying to find out if I'm pregnant. Well, I decided to take a step back and do a different type of testing. And this one in particular is the ovulation, okay? I test and watch when I'm going to ovulate so then I can actually be ready to hit it, okay? Ready to hit it, okay? Anyway, so I've been testing so my period was on the 29th of last month. Believe it or not, I had 2 periods in 1 month. I don't know what's wrong with me. Apparently it's still normal because it's 28 days cycle. So anyhow, I 29th my period came. It lasted until the 2nd of July, which was very quick, relatively short for you know, for normal MC menstrual cycle. Yep, 3 days. 3.5 days, 2.5 days. On the 2nd I was dusted, okay? And my partner wasn't here, so I was like, where are you? Come back, we've got some work to do. Anyhow, and then I went to the doctors, and the doctor told me, look, you know what, you don't have to wait until the 14th of each month to actually start testing for your ovulation. You should start testing from as soon as your period finishes. That's when you should start testing. So ideally I should have been testing from day number 3, but I didn't. I started testing after he came back, which was on the 9th. So that means that I had a week where I could have ovulated or not ovulated, and so that left I'm going to try and do that next cycle if I'm not pregnant, but fingers crossed that I might be pregnant. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Like, I'm looking for baby number 4, as if I haven't lost enough hair from stress having babies. Look at this. This is a result of kids, okay? Kids, when you have so many kids, ask anyone, when you have a lot of kids, you stress and your hair start to go down to South Africa. Anyhow, so you're supposed to count from day number 1 to day 14. Day 14 is where you're supposed to be ovulating, where the egg is released from, I don't know where, it could be from heaven, hell, and it comes down, okay? And then all of a sudden these things happen to your body.
Thousands of follicles. Each follicle is a hollow ball of cells with an immature egg in the center. The typical 28-day menstrual cycle begins on the first day of menstrual bleeding. During the first 7 days of the cycle, a few follicles begin to grow at the same time.
And then you get this snot, okay? I think they call it cervical mucus. Like, this is TMI. Can you imagine getting snot down your vajayjay, your God. Okay, anyway, so you do, okay? Women know this stuff. When you ovulate, you're supposed to be looking out for signs. You're supposed to go, before you go to the toilet, if you're not testing, you're supposed to feel things happen to your body, okay? Sometimes your boobs get a little bit sore and tender. Oh my God, sore and tender titties. Or sometimes you just get like what I just said before, the the cervical mucus. Yuck. Like, it's not like we don't get enough snot from your nose, and now we're getting snot from down south. Jesus Christ, like, what have we done? What did women do wrong to deserve all this crap? Anyhow, you're supposed to feel some sort of cramps when you're when the egg is coming down, it's supposed to be implanting or something like that. You get the cramps, sore stomach, you get bloated, you know, there's a lot of things that go on. And I just, sometimes I think, oh my God, I can't believe this. And guys, you know what? The worst part of it is I have to record it. So I'm like, okay, day number 1, shit, I got my period. Now I'm going to bleed for 3 days. Hallelujah. Watch out for those accidents. So we don't have no accident. We got to wear the pad, the tiny little mini pad. You got to wear that. You got to wear your tampon. And you just got to be careful. And you got to go to the bathroom every now and then. Like, who wants to keep a record of that shit? And then, oh, my period is gone. Hallelujah. Now I feel so good. But hang on a second. It doesn't end there. You start to get those feelings that I said before. Day 14, your boobs get really sore. Sometimes it's nice because they get a little bit big. And, you know, you can actually show off and pretend like you have big tits. You don't. It's going to last a few days. And then it will be over. Okay? So, anyhow, so I've been looking out for all the symptoms, and of course, because I'm so excited about this whole thing, everything I feel, even if my hair moves, I'm like, I must be ovulating because it tickles, because something feels a bit funny. Anyhow, I've been watching out and waiting for my vagina mucus, okay? Cervical mucus. It hasn't come. So that led me to think that maybe I'm not ovulating. Maybe I'm really truly a dinosaur, and perhaps my eggs have stopped coming. Maybe I'm done. I don't know. So I went to the doctors and I said, look, dude, this is not happening. I'm not ovulating. I don't know what's wrong. It's like, you're too stressed. That's what your problem is. You need to stop stressing. You just got to wait for the right time and you will ovulate. Plus, your period just finished not long ago. So he gave me some blood tests. So I had to do that one to see if I had ovulated the previous month, which is June. So I did ovulate from the previous month. I'll put in a little clip, a little video where my daughter and I went to the image diagnostic and where they had to do an ultrasound, making sure that my fallopian tube and everything else is open. There's nothing blocked or anything like that. This is serious business, okay? I'm in business. I'm in to make a baby. Like, seriously. Anyhow, so we did that, and then he said to me, you need to come back 2 weeks before your next period. So I went a few days ago. I was 2 days late, but I went, and that is actually to determine if I have any prostostogen. I don't know. Hang on, I'm going to put that word in there because I can't say it. Maybe I could if I saw it here. I can't even remember how you spell it. So anyway, I'm going to chuck it in there so you guys can know what I'm talking about. Sounds stupid, don't I? Okay, anyway, so if you do have a lot of that reading, those sort of like hormones in your blood, it would indicate that you did ovulate or you are going to ovulate. So that's what I did a few days ago. And then I come home, and obviously I've been assessing myself. I'm the doctor to myself, okay? So my boobs were a bit tender, and you know, the black part, like your areola, is it areola of your breast? Mine was so big. I felt like it was taking over the world. It was like, I'm like, what's going on here? Anyhow, so I felt like maybe I was ovulating. They were quite tender. So for me, you know what? It is definitely happening. But I was still looking out for the main one. I just waited. And then I went I think it was yesterday. I went to the bathroom, and this is too much TMI, okay? TMI. If you don't want to listen to this because you think it's gross, and then you need to exit. Or maybe you can just fast forward, okay? So I went to the bathroom and I'm looking out for the sign. Apparently before you pee, you got to wipe and check, okay? So you got to wipe and look to see if you got snot, cervical mucus. So I did. Had a little bit. And the funny thing is, you're supposed to understand the texture. Like, oh, it's a bit gooey, it's a bit sticky, it's like nothing, it's normal. And I'm like, dude, I never had to be wiping and checking anything down there. But because I'm trying to get pregnant, I've been doing all sorts of things. I have an open mind to everything, okay? So I wiped and I found a little bit of mucusy stuff, and I'm like, okay, so maybe we truly are ovulating. Where are you, partner? Let's get down. Let's get jiggy with it. Get jiggy. Because you're supposed to do that. So by the time you ovulate, the sperms and the egg can have a party and meet, okay? Because the sperm don't die. They're like little survivors. I don't get it. How do men get sperm that survive for up to 73 hours, and we release the egg? The most powerful human beings on the planet, women, we release the egg, and apparently they die in a period of 4 to 12 hours. Does that make sense? Seriously? They might as well just, maybe they should have given the men the period part so they can deal with that, right? Anyhow, so we got down to business and we did our thing, the baby dance, get a jiggle with it, na 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 na. Ooh. So we did, and Now I'm just waiting because I feel like if I haven't actually ovulated, and then I might be due to ovulate very soon, and then hopefully we'll be testing for pregnancy next week. So you guys stay tuned if you want to see my big fat positive, because that's what I'm waiting for. Okay, so please, if you guys like this video and you'd like to see more videos of me trying to get pregnant, please leave some comments below, and don't forget to subscribe here, and please share with your friends, with your family, with your boyfriend, even your ex, even your enemies. Share with them. Just be like, you know what, you deserve to watch this girl. She's a little cray cray. You deserve some of that spirit in your life. I might fix them up, you know. And do not forget to help me reach 400 subscribers. I know, but I'm relying on you guys. I don't have any other way. So it's free. Don't be stingy. Just don't be stingy. It's free. Just click subscribe and share. I understand leaving a comment might take a bit of time, but it's not that long. We're very good with technology. Done. Okay? And be nice to me, okay? Be kind, and I'll be kind back. I'm always kind. So the testing game begun from day 9. So I just pretty much went and did this little one. There was nothing, came back. I'm testing for ovulation to see if my eggs actually decided to, but they didn't. Okay, and then there's another one, and you get it. Okay, so there's 3 more, and there was nothing, not ovulating. Another one was not ovulating, and I've thrown out a whole bunch, but I just left these ones for the videos. And this one was the mother of them all, and I thought I would get a reading. There was a faint line, but not quite, but I have a feeling I might be ovulating very, very soon. So this is the one. Put that down, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just going to kick back, relax, and enjoy the baby dance. I think that's the most important, right? Enjoy the baby dance if you can enjoy the baby dance. And whatever happens. If it doesn't happen, it's more practice. You become an expert in baby dance. Nothing is wrong with that, if you ask me. And especially if you're not trying to get pregnant, be good for you. Anyway, so these are the ones that I was using. So you get like the ovulation test. It's got 10 tests in it. I've gone through 2 of these. Actually, I've gone through just 2 of these, just 2, but I'm still going. And then I also purchased this one for towards the end of the week. It's got 7 tests plus 1 pregnancy test. So this might be the one for me. I don't know, we'll see what will happen. Anyway guys, as you know, I'm not very serious as a person when it comes to doing these videos. I don't anything I say, don't get offended, and don't feel like I'm taking it too easy. But I know that there's a lot of women that are trying to have children and they're struggling, and they might look at me and think, why is she laughing? Why is she even making fun of it? This is just the way I approach things. Even when I'm really serious, it's just my nature. Okay, it's my nature. So kick back, relax, and don't get offense to anything about me trying to conceive and how I look at it. Really deep down, I do want to have a baby, but you know what, if it's not going to happen, I'm not going to stress about it. But that's just me, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm blowing you guys that are trying to have a child lots of baby dust. Mwah. Oh my god, look at my long hands. Ooh.